With the release of The War Within, we have a brand new opportunity to become filthy little gold goblins with crafting. However, right now it feels incredibly competitive. People have got these really good strategies, they've got multiple alts, they've got ways to corner the market, and it feels like even when you make a really high quality item, it doesn't sell for what it costs to make. And that's what I want to talk about today. Today I want to cover some of the best add-ons to help you make a ton more gold while crafting. And I'll quickly go over them and the best ways to use them, because all the ones I'm going to talk about are really easy to use. They don't require loads of research, they're not really complex. As soon as you get them, they'll just be good to go and they should really help you out. Okay, so let's start first with Weekly Knowledge. This add-on is absolute gold in The War Within. It tracks how much knowledge you have on any of your characters and helps you track how much you're missing out on each week. There are many sources of knowledge points, items you can find in the world, books you can buy in Dornagal for acuity, books in Azkahet you can get with Kedge, books from reputation vendors once you hit reputation requirements, and they all give like 10 to 15 knowledge. On top of this, there is weekly knowledge from patron orders, from finding treasures in the open world, and this add-on tracks all of it across all of your characters. There are also filters here, so you can filter for the unique items, the one-time use items, to see if you've missed anything. Maybe you haven't gone and got the Kedge books from the Spider Zone. Maybe you haven't got some of the open world ones. I think there's like 8 open world, 3 knowledge items all over in each zone. So you want to go and get those when you pick up a new profession, so you can see if you've missed any of those. And then if someone like me, if you play multiple characters that all have professions, you can track if any of those characters need to go out into the world and get some of that weekly knowledge to just keep them topped up. So yeah, this is a really nice and easy one that is just good to check each week and takes that pressure off of, worrying if you've missed something. Okay, the next one's a no-brainer. It's Auctionator. This is one of the greatest add-ons in the game if you care about making gold. And there's some other stuff here that you might not be aware of. So it gives you a lot more control and knowledge of the auction house. You can do a full auction scan with this add-on, and it will memorize all of the prices of the items and what they are selling for. Now, whenever you hover over an item in your inventory, it will tell you the vendor cost and the cost the item sells for on auction. This is really important because everything you do as a crafter ties back to the auction house. Whether you're selling like single-use items like enchantments or gems on the auction house, or you're looking to buy materials, it's important to know the prices of the things that you're looking to buy. On top of this, you can also set up shopping scans to look for specific things. You can set it to auto-scan the market every time you open it. But the feature I want to talk about on here is the thing you see in the crafting window. So once you've done your auction scan and it's taken in all the prices, go to your crafting tables. Go to, say you're a tailor, go to the tailor table, that kind of thing, and look at crafting an item. There'll be a little tooltip at the bottom of the materials that shows the price to craft compared to the profit. So say you're looking to make a gem in jewel crafting. I'll show you now. I'm fully spec'd into this jewel here, and I've got full knowledge points on it. To make a rank 2 of that gem, it would cost around 2,000 gold to craft it. But with what the gem is selling for at tier 2, I'd actually lose 500 gold, even with max knowledge. So I'd be silly crafting that. But we can look at the rank 2 gem. It sells for around 1650 gold, but the rank 3 version sells for around 4,700. So with that information, we can actually make a better decision. We can either use the rank 3 resources and see if that's profitable, or we can use our concentration to push it to rank 3. So now we're spending 2,000 gold to craft, but we're making a 4,700 gold item. And that wouldn't be possible if we didn't know what the cost of items were. So yeah, that's why I really like Auctionator. It is super, super simple. So yeah, Auctionator, solid, easy to use, and one that I would recommend to everyone, no matter what you're trying to craft. Next is something that is absolutely incredible, and that is Craftsim. If you're looking to make gold with crafting and you're taking it serious, you need this add-on, in my opinion. People are absolutely dominating corners of the market with crafting, and they're using add-ons like this. There are people out there with multiple alts churning out the same item, or using concentration like I just showed you to make rank 3 items with rank 2 materials, that they push the prices down so much. So having an add-on like this helps you be more competitive and helps you be able to get items into the market and still make gold. This is something that sits above your crafting window and basically just gives you more options when deciding what to craft. I'll show you a couple of things you can do with this. There's things like Material Optimizer. This shows you the best quality materials to use to get the quality that we want. So say you want to craft a rank 2 silver item, you might be able to do that with bronze quality materials, which is absolutely massive. When we look at things like dust, I don't know the price off the top of my head, but we're talking like 50 gold for bronze and silver, and then like 200 or 300 for gold. So being able to do things with different quality materials can really, really, really help you make more gold. You can track your crafting buffs and see what crafting buffs are available. If you're planning on doing a big crafting session, this can really help over the course of the time you're doing it to have that buff on can actually make you a lot more in the long run. It can track big cooldowns on daily crafts, so such as Duskweave and Dawnweave that you can only do so much a day, or certain potions testing that you can do so much a day. Things like that, you can track it all here. It can check the average profit per craft based on quality. You can do a recipe scan. That's just something that's really good. This goes through every single recipe that you own on that character, and you can check other characters, and it shows which are profitable right now based on your most recent market scan. You can also check this with or without concentration, so you know where to focus your time if you want to make gold. If you want to churn out a bunch of items for the auction house, you can see what are the best ones to use. And if you want to use your concentration to make rank 3 things with rank 2 materials, you can see which thing to make. Obviously, if you've spec'd into a certain thing, you'll know. But if you're trying to make like generic items, this is a good way to see which ones you should be making. If you're completely lost, this can just show you where to start, basically. You can get really, really nerdy with this. You can run tests and simulations. You can see based on your resourcefulness or multicraft bonus what the chance of proccing those are over a long period of time. You can see, oh, if I had this much more of something, what would that do? You can do a lot. This really is the Master Crafter add-on. Not everything is 100% accurate, but overall, this has just got so many tools to help you make gold that I would recommend it to anybody looking to really get into crafting in the War Within. Okay, next, a much simpler add-on, but one that will save you a lot of time. If, like me, you're not lucky enough to have the Long Boy auction house mount, you go to a crafting table, you realize there's a ton of materials you need to buy, you fly to the auction house, and you instantly forget why you're there. Well, that's where Profession Shopping List comes in. While you're at the crafting table looking at what you want to make, you just click this button. You click Track, and it will add a list of everything that you're short on to like a list of things you need to buy when you next go to the auction house. You can even type in a quantity to say you want to make 20 of something, just type in 20 and it will list what you need to buy to make 20 of them. And it will just keep track of them all like a little post-it note on your screen that you can just then close whenever you're done with it. However, if you have the Auctionator add-on, you can click this button here to make a shopping list for them. So when you then get to the auction house, you click the shopping list and it has all the items and the quantities that you need them in, and you just click buy. You just click buy, and when you're done, it goes. This saves so much time. It's really, really good. I only got it recently and I love it, especially when you're trying to complete like patron orders or you just get like daily crafts or concentration crafts. You just want to get them done quick. This just takes a bit of time off your hands. Nice and easy, and hopefully it helps you as much as it is me. But yeah, these are the top 4 add-ons I'd recommend for crafting in the War Within. They can be used by pretty much everyone with very little research or setup needed. You can just install the add-ons like Auctionator, Weekly Knowledge, and it just instantly helps. There's other add-ons out there like TSM, Trade Skill Master, that you can really nerd out on, but a lot of big crafters use those. However, I wouldn't recommend them for the average or new player, new crafter, because they're just so complex. They take a while to learn, and they're quite confusing, and you can make mistakes on them. Unless you're really going super hard, all in, I'd stick with something like Craftsim. I think it's the better option. It's easier to use and you can get a ton from it. But these are just my opinions, and people are making new add-ons every day. So I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. If this has helped, let me know. And if there's anything else you're using that's working out well, let me know down below. But that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.